then I was start. Actually, I took a new Mac, and so it was doing some security issues and all. So I don't know means how to fix it and all. So I have to do some Google and all those things needed to be done, and then it is fixed. So thank you all for coming. Okay, so hope I am visible. Hope I'm visible and all. Okay, hope I'm visible. Okay, let me confirm again if I'm visible. Okay, okay, so I'm visible, I think, and I think everything will be shown a bit smaller and all. What? Okay, so screen is getting cut, I think. Okay, so all the time you do these new things, you have to do one sec. So maybe I will do 1920 into 1080. Okay, think it is much better now, or is it worse? I can increase the font size, that is not an issue. Hmm. Nope. I think it is looking even worse. One sec. Let me check on my another PC, and then we'll start, or else I'll go back to whatever is there to your channel. Okay. Okay. And then we'll start. Okay, I think it is looking good. Actually, it is looking good. Yeah, it is looking good. And let me check on the. Again, I will all this experimentation only for the first time. I won't do this experimentation again. So sometimes this experimentation needed to be done on the go because it doesn't happen. And I have a ultra wide monitor that also causes a lot of issues. Okay, whatever is there. Okay, so let me have the Chrome also. So I have actually just okay, so it gets this black bar, okay, on the top and the down. If I go full ultra wide, it is getting those two bars. Okay, last time, sure, last time I have to go back to 1920, see what is happening. It is getting some two bars on YouTube, and it is looking very bad. Yeah, so this is the last time I'm doing. I know 1920 into this is what the default is there, and it will go right now. Okay, so whatever is there, so let us do that. So yeah, so I have this now. A React app is running. Just now I created a React app, and we are going to start with the Tinder version 2. So let's get started with Tinder version 2. And so I have started this React app, and also the next thing which I want to do is to npx create React app. I've just done in the terminal, and then it is done. And then let me do a bit small so that you can see both the screens. Okay, so both the screens can be shown, and this is there. So let it be created, and going to do some Firebase setup now. And this is also going to cap some issue because we are going to do everything on Firebase. See, the browser and all those things will be on Firebase. Okay, not browser, the database and everything will be on Firebase. So I'll go to console now, and I will have to add a new project. So what I'm call it, Tinder Firebase V2, Tinder Firebase V2, because it's the version 2. I don't want this. Create project, and it will create the project. Let it be created. So my Windows system was doing a lot of issues, so I shifted to a Mac again, and that Mac start doing all those Mac crazy things. Okay, so that is there, and I don't have a dual monitor setup also right now. So that is the, and the first thing which you need to do in a Firebase project is a project setting. You have to go, and maybe I'll have it a bit more project setting. You have to go, and then And where do I have this black bar? Black bar is there. Okay, I'll fix that black bar a bit later on because some black bar is been shown, which I'm not liking at all. The black bar, but that we can live with that black bar. Okay, so that is there, and we have to do the project setting here. So I'll go here, do the project setting. Yeah, and then to go here and this set, and this I generally keep it as same as whatever is there. So it will be like this only. Tinder Firebase b2, Tinder Firebase v2. Also set up Firebase hosting because I require that, and this is the first time setup, so I have to do a lot of things here. Okay, so first time setup is there, so I have to do this thing, npm install Firebase, because or I will do this later on. Npm install Firebase is actually not required right now. But we require this thing is required. So let me open my terminal. This is how the terminal is not even coming. Okay. 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 Let me paste it by hand only. I have to get used to this. npm I dash c Firebase tools. So this is a globally I have to install, so I can install it anywhere, and it is giving me error. Okay. As well as the Mac thing I have to do. So Mac thing in Mac always you have to give this sudo and all. So this problem is there. Sudo for this global things you have to give the sudo welcome at 82. But rest of the things you don't need this sudo and all. Okay, so that is there, and this is getting cut and all. So I'll go back to the original one only. Okay, so this I have done, and then next G I have to do, and this all these things hosting things, so we are going to do later on. So this is not required right now, and we are going to do this later on. So I'll go to now click to console. I'll do one sec. Click to console. I'll do, and now I have to go to this config, and here. So my app is running here. So in this config, we have to add whatever is there. So it is okay to show that on the screen. So not an issue. So I'll go here, and in this config, I will create, because we are going to require this later on. So I will go to the src, and in the src, I will create a file, firebase dot js, firebase dot js, and I have to paste it here. Command V. So control V doesn't work. Command V. Okay, so that is there, and then this is already started. So let us remove the things which we are not required. Okay, so let me increase the font size, I think, a bit, and let me have this here and have this a bit more, because the VS Code is something which we are going to use. Okay, so this is there, and now we are going to remove the things which we not required. The test will be removed, the logo will be removed, then the report will be removed, and the setup will be removed. Okay, so all these things we are going to remove. Going to right click and delete it, move to trash, and let's there, let's close this also, and then the index.js I will go. So this is how you do a Mac. Yeah, hi Kaspoor, hi, and all. So this is the, and then here I have to remove. There is no index. I think index.js also I remove. No, index.js I didn't remove, but this report vital I have removed. So this I have removed, and this I have removed. Save it. Okay, Then in the app.js, I'll go app.js. What I am going to do, app.js, just now let do something like app, and we are going to use a styled component. So we are going to change a lot of these things. A lot of these things will go away. Okay, so that is there. And h1. Okay, so okay, this is also not working good. H1 Firebase, Tinder, clone, Tinder v2. That will be v2. Command S is there, and then go to the browser. Can't resolve logo. Logo, I removed it. Okay, save it. Yeah, so Tinder video has been done, and then a bit of margin. So this margin and all it is showing. So we are going to remove that. So I have to go to that index.css, and here I am going to do shift star, and margin is like 0, and like save it. Okay, margin is like 0. So this is also gone. So this is gone now. Okay, so now we'll go here in the app. Index is okay. Index I don't need anymore. So, and one thing, so let install all the things which are required. So where I will going to install, I'm going to install in my item only. So item, okay, let me open this another thing, cp projects, uh, projects, and cd whatever is there. Here I will install, I think I have to increase the font size here. So here I will first install the material UI, because we're going to use material UI in this project. Npm install at material UI pro, and another thing which we are going to install is at material UI icons. Let us install the style component also. So we are going to use a style component in this project. Okay, styled components we are going to use. So where is the documentation? Here is the documentation. If I go down, it will where is it? Basics, and you have to install it like this. So a style component, so sty led components is there. So this all things I'm going to install. Okay, so all of these things are installed, so that is good. So let us now go back to our VS Code, and VS Code is open, and now it's time to do some links and all those things. So we'll first make a header component, and in the header we are going to do all the things. Okay, so header I will come, and as I've told, we are going to use the style component. So I'm not going to create any CSS file. So everything will be in this header only. That the CSS and all those things will be here only. So let us do that. Okay, so again in the SRC I'll go, and here components will be there, and in the components I will have a header dot header.js I'm going to have, and then rafce, because we okay, rfc is also not working. Oh, because I don't have the extension. This is a newly installed Mac, and what is that? React, is that code snippet? Okay, this one is the most popular code snippet to get all these things. So I'll install it anyways. So this is how you do the first time. I always say that you do it like this. Okay, so this is the first time. rafce hello, and this header has been done. And in the header, so how to do the style component also? One of the major purpose of this is to tell you all about the header style component. Okay, so style component we generally do it through import style. See, in React also the problem is there, the CSS is global. So global thing is that if something is global, the problem will be there in that. Okay, so for that only the style component is much better. So you, it is not like I like it more than Tailwind. People tell Tailwind is a good, but Tailwind I don't like because you're going away from CSS. Here you're not going away from CSS. It is something in which it is a CSS in JS library. You have to know everything about CSS. Okay, but the thing is that you write it in a different way. You write it in the here only. So in bigger project, it doesn't causes a lot of problem, and it is that's why it is so much popular. Style from style component I'll do, and then I will do a const header container equal to styled dot div. So this is how we create. So this div. Now what will happen? I will come here, and here I will have this header container here. Okay, so it will feel like a component, but it is not a component. It's just for the styling. So this is how we do here. Okay, and then this. Okay, so display of flex I'll do, and then line items is center, and justify content is space between, and z index is 100, and border bottom is 1px solid hash f9 f9 f9. Okay, so this is there, and we have so see, sometimes we'll give like this, but a lot of time we have some other icons, other thing also are there. So that how to do that. Okay, so other things, by the other things I mean that suppose I can give some header icon also here, and then we're going to see. Okay, so the thing is that I'm going to have first here icon button. So what is this icon button? This is something which I will import from material UI. Icon button I will import from material UI. Then inside that I will have this person font size equal to large, and class name equal to header some sort icon there, and then it is like this. And again I think there is something for word wrap. So word wrap I have to do. Okay, so I've this done this word wrap. So everything you have to do for the first time here. Okay, so that is there. Okay, so what else we are going to do? Font size has been done. Hope you're all able to see my screen, whatever I'm showing. Okay, it is not very small. So font size I have done, and then I need to fix it a bit more, I think. Okay, but I will do it. Fixing, I will fix this a bit more. Okay, so that is there. Then we'll have something like an image also. So here the first thing is that okay, font size is there and header icon is there. So this header icon I will have it here dot header icon, and padding is like 20 px. Then let us make an image also. So const render image equal to style dot img. It's like this, and object fit is contain, height is 40 px. Save it. Okay, so the person is been done, and we are going to have what is this Tinder image. So this is the image. This is actually an image tag, img tag. This is the img tag which I'm going to have now. So this is how style components are used, and it is used a lot by people. Okay, Tinder image. So it think is as a image tag only. Okay, so src equal to, I have to find a Tinder image. Okay, and alt to header, alt to the header, and we'll have one more thing here, and that is like okay, so this thing will not come here, this will come outside actually. Okay. And I will have one more thing. Okay, so instead of person it will be forum. Okay, so that is done, and in the image I'm going to get, but I have to import something from a material UI icon. So let us do that, and that is like import person from a forum from at the rate material UI slash icons, material UI slash icons. And the next thing which I'm going to have is this. So this is enough, and I want to have another thing which is this icon button is also there. Okay, so icon button I also have to do. So icon button, import icon button from at the rate material UI slash co, slash co is there. Save it. So that is done, and okay, yeah. So let us see whether it is okay. We have to actually, we have to show it, or else how it will come. Okay, so this header is been done. So let us show this in the app.js. So here, instead of this, I will show the header, and let me see whether some error is coming or not. So error is will come. No, error is not coming. So means everything is okay. And header component command s, and compiling. Nowadays this compiling is taking a lot of time. I don't know why. So this compiling, okay, I have not even given header. Okay, so that I will take, as I told that I will take, I have to take it from somewhere. Okay, I will have to logo Tinder logo. Okay, images to cdn. Okay, I know one place. Does WRND world vector low world vector logo. It is sometimes very difficult to get this Tinder logo. Okay, so then okay, okay, let me directly go to that. Okay, cdn dot world vector logo.com. Is it a site? Okay, let's see. Logos Tinder icon dot svg. Yeah, it is a thing. So I'll save it, I'll put it here, and I'll put it in the src. Why is it not coming in the src? Because I okay, yeah, so this Tinder logo has been shown correctly. So this is how it has been shown, and it is perfect. Our header is perfect. Okay, so let's move ahead, and let us create our, okay, now we need the react router dom in a project, because we will have this thing also. Okay, so this nice icon is coming because of it. We'll have this also, we click it, and but we're not going to have a chat option here. When I'm clicking it, I will have that post option here, that I recently updated, so that you can post something new, means something, some new pic you can post. Okay, so that is there. So let us go ahead and let us install react router. And as might all of you might know, because in my channel also it was there, so react router has gone to a lot of changes. Okay, and I don't like the react router version 6. Version 5 is very good, and still a lot of, still you'll find most people using that only. So I will always npm react router dom @5. Version 6 has got very many breaking changes, so you should avoid using it. Okay, so that is now I'm doing this, and now I'll go back here and then open my VS Code. And in my VS Code, I'll go to my app, and in the header, after this header, I'll have this router. So this is how you use. Actually, there is nothing as router. There is something known as browser router. Okay, so browser router we have to do. So I'll do that. Import browser router as router, comma switch, comma route from React router from and okay, it is not why it is not doing this word wrap for everything. Okay, I'm doing it for every file. This is bad. Okay, maybe I have to do something from inside, and all this setup needed to be done. So this router is there, and inside this router we'll have the switch and route. Okay, so this is a very simple route, and this is how we use react router dom. WITCH switch I'll do, and in the switch one of them will be a post route. Okay, so route path equal to slash post. Slash post will be there, and post page, maybe writing it like that. And then in the home, what we're going to show, route path equal to this home path. In this home path, I'm going to show something as Tinder cards, which I have not yet created. So let me create that Tinder cards. Okay, Tinder cards I have to create. Okay, yes. So it will show me problem because there is no Tinder cards. Okay, I'll come here in the header. I'll do Tinder cards.js. We don't have any css file because we are using the awesome styled component. Okay, Tinder cards I'm going to do, and again I don't have a lot of images. So from where to get the images? Actually, I have all those images set up somewhere, so it's better to take it from there. Okay, so minus RAFCE. So first we'll have those images here only, and then we are going to means take it from the take it from the Firebase, and and those nice images actually I have in one of the Tinder projects. So let me open that thing, because I don't want to again search for that images. Images searching is a really difficult thing. Tinder, Tinder. I just recently did a Firebase space Tinder. Okay, Tinder clone Firebase. So see, when a database is been created, so in that one also this Firebase database will be created like this, and so it will have all those things. So I don't want to have it. See, all these things have I have. I don't want to have them manually. It means search again. So name and URL. So see, an array of object will be there in which the name and the URL will be there. So Tinder cards I am here, and after that I will have a const. So we are going to use the React hooks. So const people, comma set people equal to use state, name, comma, URL. Okay, so let us copy everything from here. I am doing it in every void sec. So I will do it permanently only. So permanently it is much better to do, means every time I'm doing that. Okay, send a look and all I've done. It's okay, it is showing like this, so can I'll have to. So let us have four of them and cancel. Don't have a comma after this, so it is giving the error. I'll add one of them from later on. I'll add, so I'll keep one of them, or maybe two of them I'll add later on. So that is there. So we'll add that from the post API, which we are going to create a post API also here. So we are going to add it from the post API. Okay, so that is there. And now I will come here and and we are going to, again we are going to use uh, something known as Tinder card. See, I don't want to again have that Tinder thing done again. So we are going to have this Tinder card, which is a very good thing through which we can always do, means command. I'll come here, command T, and react Tinder cards. I'll do and see. There is a library for this. Okay, npm react Tinder cards, really awesome library. It will give you all the swiping features. Okay, so this we have to install. Okay, so this thing we have to install react Tinder cards, and the card is not defined. Okay, okay, we'll have it. Npm I react Tinder card. So let it be done. And it is showing me Tinder card is not there. Actually, it is not been imported. So what is this? Control space. Yeah, control space. Okay. Tinder card is done. Okay, and Tinder card has a lot of these things which we need to do. So we are going to do these things, and for that I'll come down here, and after this return, let this return be there. I will have something like this, and we have to do a lot of manual setup. Okay, so this is on swipe, on car, where is it? Okay. Okay, all these things we need to have. So let us have those things. Actually these names are not right. Okay, so this is the main thing which we need to have. This instead of on swipe, let me have this as swipe, and on left card. Okay, the frame I'll have, and then let us create the component and all. So how to do this thing? Okay, so let us do that. And for that, again, we are going to have a lot of style component. Okay, so let us make that style component first, and or what we will do. Okay, so we'll have a, okay, let me actually do this like this so that we are able to see it correctly. And okay, so as always, we'll going to have a container. So the container we have to put, okay, so first thing is that import styled from style components is done. Then const Tinder container equal to styled dot div and display of flex and justify content is center, margin top is n vertical height, and dot, this is a class which we are going to have, which is a very important class. Okay, swipe is position is absolute. Well, this is a very important class, as I am telling. And another class which I'm going to have is a card class. Okay, let me have it later on. So, and you'll see how easy it is to connect to a Firebase database. Const card equal to styled dot div is there, and then position is relative, background color is white, width is 600 pixel, and padding is 20 pixel, max width is 85 vertical width. So this is how we use vertical width, 85 vertical width, and height is 50 vertical height. So the main thing here in this project is how to integrate with the Firebase, and that is a very important thing to know. Okay, shadow, thank you, Abhishek. 0 pixel and 18 pixel, 53 pixel and 0 pixel and RGB. So box shadow you can take from anywhere. So this is not like that. 0 0 0 and 0.3. Box shadow is like this, and border. So this style component, I always like this style component over anything else. Like even for tailwind css, I don't like tailwind css that much. Okay, so anything which moves you away from your css thing, I don't like it. Means like bootstrap and all. So tailwind is again going to do something like that, but it is a tougher than bootstrap, because for to know tailwind css you need to know css also, because there is all the classes are like low level classes, not like bootstrap everything is built in. Okay, background position is center. Okay, now I'm going to have a s3 also. Let me put the s3 also here. Position is absolute, and bottom is 0, and margin is npx, and color is white. Save it. So now we have this like this, and okay, out of frame, whatever is there. Okay, so first thing is that this Tinder container which I have done just now, so I will have this here and have it in the here in the container like this, and then this people is there, people dot map. So the people, which is an array of objects, so we are mapping through it, and then I will say it a person. So people, the singular is person. So you should always try to get the singular. And then what we need to have, we just imported the Tinder cards. Okay, so like this, I have to use it like they have given us. So I will go here and I'll paste it, Tinder card. So we have to use it exactly like this, which they are telling on swipe or okay. So all these things we have to do. So let me write it. Okay, so after this, each of the person I'll show it as Tinder card, and Tinder card will not be self-closing. It will be like this. Okay, there need to be something be coming inside it, and then what is this class name equal to swipe. What is the swipe? We have just given a swipe which is a position absolute. It is very important in Tinder card to have this thing. Okay, so that is very important, and we'll have a key equal to key. Just we have to give in any react thing, we have to give the key. Say the key is just person.name, because we are going to mostly have a person as different. So prevent swipe equal to, so we don't want to have all the side, we want to have the left and the right side, but up and down side we don't want. So this is something which we have to do, and this is what you can get in this thing also. So okay, so up comma down I'm going to do, and then this I'll have this on swipe. Okay, on swipe. So this is all these things they have given it here. So on swipe I need to have, and I need to do some further thing also. On swipe is like equal to dir, like swiped dir, comma person dot name. Person dot name is there, and then so swiped is called. Then after that I have to do one more thing. So this is all default settings which you have to do. Okay, on card left screen. Okay, it is also giving me this, so I'll have this like this, and then I have to call this out of frame function here. Out of frame and person dot name I have to do, person dot name I have to do. And inside this I have to have this this card which I have just created. I will have this styled component. It's actually a div. So this card I'll have, and this card will also not be self-closing because we will have this is actually a div. Okay, so I will have a h3, and for this h3 also I've given the style. See, where is it? This h3 also I've given the style. I don't know what is it. It is not working. h3 I'll have, and this will have person dot name. Actually this setup is done, half most of our work is done. Only the thing which is remaining is to fix it with the Firebase, and we are going to have that posting thing also. Okay, uh, okay, so background. So this is something which I want to we want to do it from here, background image, because we have to give a URL here. Okay, URL, and this is coming from the image URL like this, and then here I will have a dollar of person dot URL is there like this. Okay, and save it. This is all okay, and okay, so this is all okay. Tinder cards is been shown or not? Okay, Tinder cards has been shown. I don't think everything will be okay. So let me go back. Use state is not defined as always. Use state, where is the use state? I always forgot this thing. So now it is entered. Yeah, it is entered. Save it, and it is coming, and it is also going. So left and right are coming, and so most of our app is done actually. Now the main thing which is remaining is the setup of the Firebase, and all those things are remaining, and we are going to set up this thing also, okay, in our app. And so what we are going to do, we have to install the Firebase, but there is a problem in installing the Firebase. So they have they will say that npm install Firebase, but you should not do that. There is a lot of problem in the new Firebase also. So what I always do, nowadays also. So this is a very good thing because I have tried to find out a lot of solutions here. So you need a Firefox version 8 by default. Right now it is something means a lot means, and the problem, there is a lot of problem in that Firebase and the latest version. So I always do npmi Firebase at 8. So you should always use this one, not something else. Okay, Firebase at 8 only you should use. So that is done. And now we have to add something in the Firebase. So the Firebase file which we have already have, so I included the Firebase. So now we'll go to the Firebase file, which did we add it? Yeah, we added it here because now we want the data to be coming from the Firebase, not from our local thing. Okay, so first thing which I have to do is the import Firebase from. So a lot of people, I have a book and all this also on Firebase recently released. So a lot of people who have purchased that book, they are also pinging me that why it is not working. So that has gone through a lot of changes, but don't worry, it will not affect anything, any functionality and all. So but you have to do a earlier version, like a React, or also you have to do earlier version. Here also you have to do earlier version, or else initialize have to do, and then this in this I have to put this all skeleton code which I say, and const db. Firebase is too easy to use. Okay, so you'll see that how easy it is to use a Firebase. Okay. Firebase app dot fire store, okay. export default export default db, and actually this two should be same. Okay, I'll save it. Okay, so this is how the Firebase is there. Now we have to add this Firebase in okay, so now the next thing is to have this one cloud Firebase. So there are two databases in Firebase. Okay, both of them are almost equal, but the thing, there are a lot of differences also there. So you should always use this one. Not always. I think in some of the video I've used the other one also, but here I will use this one, cloud Firestore. And then I'll do the create database, and start in test mode only. I'll do start in test mode. I'll do the next, and then let it be like this. Okay, enable. I'll do it is like this, and then Firebase. See, what is my thing? So I want to have this people thing only there. Okay, people thing only there. Uh, People, I'll add all these things. I'll add so quickly, and then as I've told, we are going to have that. Okay, it is taking a lot of time. We are going to have the post route also. Okay, post route. So here I have to do a start collection. I have to go here, start collection, and it will be known as people. Next, and auto id have to do, this is very important, auto id have to do, and then it will be name is equal to and a bullock. Okay, right field, and url, and so why it is not allowing me to save? Okay, people, next, auto id, not is allowed, name, it's like Sandra bullock. That was strange. Url, save it. Yeah, so it will save it, and the problem is that we have to do it some more time to that. At least let us have at least two. So again, I have to do this auto ID and name and true anymore add field URL. So okay, two of them are more than enough. So two of them are more than enough. So that is okay. Now what we are going to do? So how to set it up with the Firebase? Okay, how to add it from here? From the Firebase we are going to connect. Okay, so to do that, what we are going to do? Okay, so first thing first is that I don't need all these things. So I will remove it because the data will right now not come from here. Data will come from the database right now. And how easy to set up Firebase, we are going to see now how easy it is. Okay, so I am here, and the first thing is that I have imported DB. So import DB from dot Firebase. I'll do Firebase. I've done. Now here I have to use effect. Inside the use effect, we're going to do the API call. See, the thing with Firebase is that you don't even need to know a Node.js kind of language. It is so easy. So you're directly interacting with the database, or else you have to require a Node.js type of a thing, and then you have to connect it with the MongoDB. So I have a Tinder clone with Mun also. You can check it out in the channel. So it is how tough it is. You are going to see because you have to do two things. Not tough, it will take more time. If this takes 1 hour, that will take 2 hours. Okay, so use actually Mun is also very easy, but one thing is why I want to tell that in most about the industry Mun will only be used because Firebase, I have heard this thing at the higher level the cost is very high. Use effect in the component did mount way, so we have to do this. And then how to use that? db dot collection and people. So we have this people collection, so that's why we have to do like this, because we just saved this people collection. Okay, then dot on snapshot and snapshot is like this. We are directly going to have this set people, so whatever data comes back we are going to directly do that. And snapshot dot docs dot map and doc doc dot data. So this is again a boilerplate kind of code because it gives you an array of object and it comes like this. Okay, set people, set snapshot doc dot map, and doc is doc dot data. It is there and the data will come like this. And see, I have done this set people here. Set people have done. So means this, when this API endpoint has been hit, so this people array will be filled. Okay, so let me save it, and if everything is right, we are going to see the data here, because see the data is not at all coming from here. Okay, then I'll refresh it and see we have only two data. We have only two data. Yeah, so it is coming exactly right. So now we are going to have a chat. I have this thing enabled. This thing will be enabled. So and then with that, what will happen? We are going to have that post thing also here. This is something which I have just recently created, this post thing. So let us do the post thing and all. Okay, because the posting was not there in the original app. So we have to create a new route first. Header is okay. Actually this header I wanted to be inside the router, so let me have that inside the router, because it should be inside the router only, because we are going to have something here. And then after this, see this post page which I have written, I will have a post here. So what is this post? Just a new component which I will just recently created, and here I'll go and post.js, and again RAFCE is there. Save it. Now I will have this route. So let me import it also. Less and post is there. Okay. Okay. And one more thing that is that we need to have some links in the header also. Okay, we are going to have that later on, because the or else how I will click and it will change the route. For that React auto DOM thing, we need to have that thing. That also we are going to have soon. Why soon? Okay, but let us first create the that we need to have in the header part. So we are going to have that in the header part, but let us create this simple post form which will take the name and the URL. Okay, name and the URL it will take. So let us do that, and for that, okay, import styled from styled components. We are going to have here also I need a database. Import db from Firebase. I'm going to, and this is a very important functionality. A lot of my students also need to know the functionality to post through Firebase. How to post in Firebase. This is how to post in Firebase. Okay, so const header equal to styled dot header. So we are going to have a header. Okay, so let us have a nice form. Okay, then background is hash f4 f4 f4, and padding is 1 rem, and text align is center, and we'll have a, let us quickly write the styles. Const main section equal to style dot section, and margin is auto, and max width is 500 pixel, and overflow is auto, and padding is 3 rem to rem. So although I can make a bad form, but why to make a very ugly form? So const post form. So these are all the style, which is styled dot form, and padding is like 2 rem, and background will be like same, and the label I will add the something for the label also, which will be, I'll make it a display block, which is by default an inline element display block I'm going to do, and then I'm going to target the input. So see, all these things are possible in style component. Okay, so I'm using it like a normal thing only. Style type equal to text is there, and then it will go like this, and width is 100%, and padding is 8px, and margin bottom is 10px, and border radius is 5px, and border is 1px solid hash ccc. Okay, so that is done. Let us we are going to have a button also. Let us quickly have for that button also. So const post button equal to styled dot button, display is block, and padding is 10px and 15px, border is 0, and background is hash 333, and color is hash fff, and border radius is 5px, and margin is 5px 0. And so hover, so this is very important, how to give this hover and hover. So we give the hover like this, and background is hash 444, and cursor is pointer. Okay, one more thing I think which I have not installed is it's not showing styled styled component. It is actually not highlighting the styled component. Okay, so styled component. Okay, I think this one only is there. Okay, and install this. So what happens with this thing? It will, anything you can install anyway. It was also very important. So this is this style component. Okay, so that is there, and then this post button and all is there, and okay. So let us now quickly do it, and this is just a simple form which we are going to do, and so we are going to do that, and after this we'll have a const person name comma set person name equal to use state of this, and image url, and set image url, it should be empty string. Okay, so use state we need to do, or else it will give us error. And now first let us make this quickly, let us make this new component this. So here I need a div actually here. Sometimes the div is required because the it can be like header. So header I'm going to have, and inside this I'm going to have a h1 and enter details, which header is a style component which we have. Then we are going to have a main section is there, and the main section is there. Then we'll have a post form, and on submit equal to handle submit. So this handle submit we have created, and then I'm going to have one div like this. Div I'm going to have, and inside this I'm going to have a label, and this is not working. Label I'm going to have, and in the label I'm going to have enter name input type equal to text, and this is how we do place. Let's have a placeholder also, placeholder equal to enter name, and value equal to person name, and on change, let us have the on change here only. On change equal to e is now set person name is e dot target dot value is there. Okay, so that is there, what is giving me error like this, it have to do. Okay, so this div is done. Now let me copy this quickly so that it will be done. Okay, so this div is all enter url, enter url will be there, and text is okay, and this will be image url, and this will be set image URL. This is how React forms work. So this is nothing different is there, and after that I'm going to have a post button. So post button which we have just created, and it will be of type equal to submit, and it will be submit will be there. Save it. And this all we have taken. Handle submit is not defined. Yeah, handles. Okay, handle submit we have to do, and this is how where it will be done. Okay, so this handle submit, this handle submit will get all the data, and then what will happen? Okay, then this is very important. Const handle submit equal to e will come anyways, and it will have a e dot event. So this we're doing the post. See, the post will also be very easy with Firebase. This is how quickly with Firebase you can do. Add items. So add items, I am having a function which is having a person name, comma, image URL which we have created, and then once it is done, so what I want to do, set the person name equal to an empty string. So this is how, or it will be still there in the text box. Okay, set image URL equal to like this will be done, and so now this add items is there. Const add items. This is where the Firebase will come into play. Okay, and then it will take these two things. So let me have these two things. Command C, Command P. Okay. Now this is there. Then see how easy it is. Okay, db dot collection, db dot collection. In the people collection, we don't have any rest route and rest post thing and all the axios and all those things are not there. Okay, add I'm going to do, and then name is person name, comma, URL is image URL is there. Save it. Okay, so this is all done. So if every, okay, so one more thing is remaining, which is see, okay, let me see one thing whether this route is working or not. So this post is there, which is the post route slash post. See, this is working fine. Okay, but let us fix that in the header also, because I want to have a link so that we can click there and go there directly. So this thing will be the home route. Okay, so this header icon, let me have a, so this is again a React router thing. Link is there to equal to backslash, and this is there, and this will move up, and image also I link to the same thing. Okay, link to, we are on the final phases of this. Okay, link to is there, and this will also move up, and control X, and then this is the main thing. This will go to our post route. Okay, this one will go to a post route. Link to equal to slash post. Save it. Link is not even, yeah, that is right, because okay, link is actually, this is, this one is even wrong. This one is capital link, and see, link is from react.dom. We save it. Why is this link is again coming like this? Okay, so this is going fine, this is going fine, this is going fine, and now the moment of truth. Let us add something. So I think Elon Musk we don't have, so Elon Musk, and go here, Elon Musk, and then Control C, Control V, and do the submit, and see, it is done. So it is done. So let me go back here and see Elon Musk is there. So means it is working fine. And if I come here and refresh it, See, Elon Musk is also there. So we are done. We are done. Finally done this. So our home, this route is also working, which is perfect. So now the thing is that I want to deploy it also in Firebase because I want to show that how to deploy it in Firebase, and I have a new system. So that means I will also get all those things which a person will get. Okay, so that will be there because I also get all those issues. Okay, so and all those things are there. Okay, okay, okay. Hope I'm going. Okay, so let us do that and how to do that. And with Firebase it is very easy to deploy, and our database and all those things are done. Okay, so let me, I forgot a bit. Okay, so okay, what I have to do here. So I'm here. Let me clear because I want to show the command. It is the first command is Firebase login. I think this will ask me for the first time because I am doing it for the first time. From the second time onwards, it doesn't ask you. Okay, Firebase login. Okay, it is. This is again a problem because it is a problem because it is asking me to. Nowadays, this thing is happening a lot. Mac have a lot of things. Okay, okay. I don't want right now. Hello, Firebase CLI is logged in correctly. You can close this interface, and I am been logged in. So this is very important. And then Firebase init is there. Firebase init is there, and then I need the hosting right now because I have already done the database and all. I'll do this and then use existing project. And what is our project name? Our project is not this one actually. This is something I was taking that. Our project is this one. Our project is this one, and this is known as Tinder Firebase. I have a lot of projects. Okay, so I'll come here and I'll do Tinder Firebase V2. This is the project. So we have to do move down like this, and then I have to press the enter. And then this is very important. This should not be wrong. So I have to do a build directory. Then I need yes. Then I need no, and it is done. No, I had done. Now we have to do two things. One is npm run build is there. Npm run build we have to do. Okay, npm run build and npm run build is very important because this is what build the production build. Okay, it doesn't take much time. Okay, npm run build I have done, and as I told, we are almost done. Means it took a lot of time, and maybe I don't know. Means I have to see one thing. That's the quality I have to see how it is been shown, or else means I don't know why the monitor is okay. So that is done, and Firebase deploy. What to do? No GitHub or nothing is required because everything is done from here only. So Firebase deploy I'll do, and it will deploy in the Firebase. Okay. Okay, let it get deploy, and I'll actually close it. I don't need this thing. Let it be deployed, and so we'll have our regular thing later on. Okay, no, Tinder. Okay, so let it be done. So this is how it is done actually. Okay, this is how it is done. And so it is taking a lot of time in deployment. Okay, so uploading new files and all. I think I'm streaming also, so it is taking a lot of bandwidth from there. So because I'm streaming, it is taking a lot of bandwidth from there. And I think I will stop sharing now. Okay, and with this means we have completed today's thing, and hope you all liked it. Liked it, please do subscribe my channel, and we will have a radio not the class at 8:30. And today is, I think, day 2. I really loved the day 1 which I have seen of JavaScript and all. Okay, and so we are going to start that at 8:30 on this channel. And thank you all for watching, and we will meet at 8:30 for the JavaScript day 2. Thank you all.